What's happening, everybody? This is Mike at Mike's Total Dragon Channel, and today I want to talk about a mini-series that I just finished up, and I really recommend it, and it is called Hellverine. I got to say that I was initially kind of suspect of this because I thought it was just some sort of going to be some sort of deal where they just mash up like a couple of 90s anti-heroes and just kind of like they did Cosmic Ghost Rider, whereas Silver Surfer, Ghost Rider, and Punisher in one character, and it was kind of just going to be kind of like a shallow type deal, nothing really of any substance or substance to it, to the character, just just kind of like a meme character or what have you. But I picked this miniseries up, and I gotta say I really enjoyed it. Benjamin Percy, who I'm familiar with from his Wolverine book and Ghost Rider, I'm kind of a fan of his. His name is someone that if I see it on a book, I'll give it more attention than if he's not writing it. I kind of gravitate towards some of the stuff he does. I enjoyed his work, and I kind of give him the benefit of the doubt. So I picked these 4 issues up, and I gotta say I really enjoyed it. Basically, the gist of it is there is a demon from hell, and he has possessed what looks like Wolverine. However, at the end of this issue, you find out that it is not Wolverine that he has possessed. Instead, it is Wolverine's son, Daken, who's back from the dead. He was killed by Sabretooth, dismembered, cut all up, as you can see all the stitching right here. So, long story short, there's a covert government agency, and they do a lot of, I don't want to say, I guess outlaw magic would be, black ops magic. They work with demons, and they kind of like the CIA, but if it was run by, Baron Mordo or something, And previously we were introduced to this character in the Ghost Rider series by Benjamin Percy, in which these people ended up infecting, or they had this demon that they were trying to manipulate for their own good, and it ended up infecting, possessing Wolverine. And so Ghost Rider and Wolverine ended up fighting, and basically they fought, and Ghost Rider was able to get the demon that had possessed Wolverine to leave Wolverine, and the demon is now back, and it has possessed Daken. So that's basically the gist of it. And now, because of the demon possessing Wolverine, it's not 100% evil anymore. It's basically it kind of feels like the need to dole out vengeance and protect innocence, that type of thing, all because it possessed, which is kind of funny because it possessed a demon possessed Wolverine, and because of Wolverine's pure nature, it emerged changed. That kind of is a little comical to think about, but hey, we'll work with it for the benefit of the story. But anyway, so that's the lowdown on Hellverine, and the whole purpose of this miniseries, the plot and purpose of it is Wolverine encounters Hellverine, and there is a military project where soldiers are dug up, and they have basically like cybernetics put into them, and they have a combination of cybernetic organism and magic, possessed by hellfire, and the government wants to use them, and Wolverine and the Hellverine are kind of fighting to stop that evil government agency. So that's basically the lowdown for it. But what I really enjoyed about this miniseries is, first of all, I really feel like the art fits the book. The art is kind of dark. It's kind of, you know, I don't want to say disturbing. I mean, there are some disturbing images, but the art fits the book as a book that is, you know, supposed to be grim and gritty. So the artist on this book, he really nailed the assignment. You know, like a lot of these pages, like a lot of these panels right here, you know, they really frame this guy's face and highlight how evil he looks. So it's like a dark and sketchy style of art that fits with the tone and the mood of this book. And that really, like this right here, this page is just great. That's a great page. Him riding down this road right here, and all these cherry blossom trees end up getting caught on fire and just burning to a crisp from all the fire he's putting off as being Hellverine. So it really captures the feel and the tone of the book as like a dark and horror themed. And these characters, who are the people that have been dug, these are soldiers that died in action, have been dug up. They look, you know, almost like the Cenobites from Hellraiser. You know, they have like this really weird technology kind of wearing tight leather with, you know, crazy looking heads and faces. Like this is like a trap jaw type mouth. She bites this person's head off. So it's, the art definitely, you wouldn't want someone that was incredibly clean like a Dan Jurgens or a Jerry Ordway or a Mark Bagley on this type of book. It really wouldn't fit the tone. And the artist who they have here, he does all 4 issues. Some guy named Orta. I had never heard of him before this, but they really understood the assignment. And Benjamin Percy, he is familiar with Wolverine and Ghost Rider because he wrote those 2 ongoings. But one of the things that he taps into in this book that's really good is the portrayal of soldiers who have come home from battle and are not 100% mentally or physically, and their struggles they have trying to fit back in to society. He touches on a lot of that. You know, there's one guy in here, he came back from war disabled, and he wants to join this, you know, underground government agency just so he can feel like he fits back into, you know, it's like he feels like that since he became disabled, he's not who he was. He doesn't feel whole, and he wants to join and volunteers so they can basically, in his mind, what he feels like is fix him. Which, you know, the thing is, it's, you know, we see and hear a lot of these type of stories from people that have come back from military situations, you know, a lot worse than when they went in. So Benjamin Percy touches on a lot of that, you know, a sense of belonging and losing that sense of belonging and purpose, and then trying to find it again through, you know, methods that are not 100% on the up and up. So that's a real kind of powerful theme that runs through this miniseries. And also, Percy, that is, he's very familiar with Wolverine and Ghost Rider, so he's got their voices down pat and how he portrays them on the page. So Wolverine is someone, he shows concern for his son, you know, choosing to stay possessed by this demon. Wolverine says, hey, I've been through what you're volunteering to put yourself through, you know. But his son says, you know, I kind of want this life. I kind of need it, you know. I kind of feel like that I need direction in my life now, and with this demon I can find that direction, and in the process maybe do some good. So if you see this on the shelf, pick it up. It's a real solid 4-issue miniseries, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with it. I know I was. But until next time, talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye bye.